Hi, everybody, and welcome to the University of Iowa's University Housing and Dining webinar, all about meal plans and dietary needs. And this is going to be your guide to dining on campus here at the University of Iowa. We have a few things that we're going to talk about today. So first is who is on this webinar. I am Elliot Hale Langner. I use they, them pronouns, and I am a contracts and assignment specialist here with University Housing and Dining. And you will meet Laura, who has also joined us in just a moment. So the couple of topics we have for you today are the marketplaces or the dining halls where you'll eat your meals, the meal plan options available to you as students living on campus, flex meals, dietary needs, including accommodations, the Thrive Station, vegan or vegetarian diets, and then also religious considerations. And then we will close it out. So I would love to introduce you to Laura, our registered dietitian.
Thank you, Elliot. Hi, everyone. My name is Laura Corrado Lopez. I am a registered and licensed dietitian. I have been working at the university for 8 years, and I am very, very passionate about working with students and helping them succeed. And part of that is having a good and safe and healthy and reliable dining experience on campus. And so that is why I am here. I'm a resource for all students on campus, and I help students not only with dietary needs, but anything that they need help with regarding nutrition and dining on campus. I am available to help. On the screen, you will see a link to our dietary request form. I encourage you to please fill that out. That sends me direct information about you and your dietary requests. And then I will be in touch with you about what accommodations are available. If you fill this out, even though you don't think you will need any further help or assistance from me, we use that information to develop programs and accommodations that we use to offer throughout the year. So it is very, very helpful for us to know.
Thanks, Laura. I am going to dive into a bit of an overview of the different places you can eat, how you can eat using your meal plan, and more here on campus. So we have our marketplaces. There are 3 on campus. They're located in Burge Hall, Catlett Hall, and Hillcrest Hall. Each of these locations are all you care to eat. Once you swipe in with your meal plan, you have access to a variety of different cuisines at different stations. And at select stations at different times of the day, there are made-to-order options. So that can be a great thing to look out for once you're here this fall, to maybe get a little bit of a customized meal depending on where you're eating. For meal plans, most on-campus students will have the Gold Plan or the Black Plan. The Gold Plan comes with unlimited marketplace meals, 75 flex meals, and 8 guest meals. So if you've got friends or family in town, you can show off our wonderful marketplaces and take them to a meal there. For the Black Plan, you will have 145 marketplace meals, plus the same 75 flex meals and 8 guest meals like the Gold Plan. And that works out to be about 14 meals per week. If you are a student living on campus and you have a university supplied kitchen, or if you're a student who lives off campus, you do have some additional options. So students that have a kitchen in their room, so students mostly living in Mayflower and Park Lawn, have the option of the Hawkeye meal plan. And the Hawkeye plan is just 75 flex meals. And then for our off-campus students or students who run out of flex meals and would like to have more to use each semester, you can purchase Herky booster packs. Those come in just one size, 25 flex meals, but that allows you to purchase flex meals if you're finding that you'd like to eat at our more convenient retail locations rather than the marketplaces, maybe depending on your schedule or how the week works out. And I've mentioned flex meals. So each meal plan comes with some flex meals, whether it's 25 or 75. And these Flex Swipes offer you the availability to use a meal swipe at one of our 7 on-campus retail locations at any time. So we've got more than 7 retail locations on campus, but only 7 of them take the Flex meals. You can also use your Flex meals at the marketplaces if you've used all your marketplace swipes or you have a meal plan that doesn't have marketplace swipes. So typically each Flex meal is going to consist of an entree, 2 sides, and a drink, or one of those marketplace meals at Burge, Catlet, or Hillcrest. Flex meal options do vary by location, so make sure that you check out the signage in that location to see what your options are. And we do have a note that students are limited to 5 Flex Swipes per day, so don't save them all for the end of the semester. Make sure that you're using those throughout. And I'm going to pass it back to Laura to talk about some accommodations that we offer.
All right. So we offer several different accommodations here at the University of Iowa. Our accommodations can be sought out at any time. So if you are fine with looking at our signage and determining what foods is safe for you, but then a few weeks later you change your mind and you decide you need something different, please reach out to me and we're more than happy to figure out a solution that works best for you. All of our accommodations can be made in all marketplaces. So if you live on the west side of campus and you come over to the east side of campus to eat, we can accommodate you over here and vice versa. Our Burge Marketplace is peanut and tree nut free. All of our food items are labeled if they contain and may contain gluten and or the following allergens. We label the may contain, but we do not label our food based on our cooking processes. We label our foods based off the ingredients that are provided to us by companies and manufacturers. So we get this a lot as to why we do this. If we were to label foods based on our cooking process, everything would have to be labeled as may contain. And that's not something that we want to give students options, and some students are fine with having those food options as well. I know fryers are a main concern for some students. Students who have dietary restrictions and aren't okay with eating foods in a shared fryer. There's a fryer at Thrive where students can get French fries if they want them. And we'll talk about Thrive here in a minute. We do not make any room or living accommodations based off dining accommodations. So we will not make a living accommodation for a student to live in Burge because Burge Marketplace is peanut or tree nut free. So a student can live on the east or the west side of campus and have access to Burge, Catlet, and Hillcrest. All marketplaces have a fridge that houses gluten-free products such as breads, bagels, and desserts. And this is, again, available for any student who needs it. We can make meals for students in the back of our kitchen to help limit the possibility of cross-contact. Cross-contact is the #1 issue students face. Of course, we are an all-you-care-to-eat facility, and students, we cannot monitor every single one of them, so we cannot control what students do with serving utensils in our marketplace locations. So we have that option for making meals in the back for students who need that. If you are in need of any specific carbohydrate information or calorie information for diabetes diagnosis, please reach out to me and I can make sure that that information is available for you. Further, all staff are trained on food allergies, celiac disease, and food intolerances and sensitivities. So if you have any questions while you are dining with us, I highly encourage you to ask a staff member in a white chef jacket. We have a lot of student employees, and those student employees might not know all of the information that our cooks or chefs know or are aware about. So we just want to make sure that you are getting the correct information that you need so that you can make educated decisions while you are dining with us. We also have, oh, you can go back, Elliot, I'm sorry. We also have soy and almond milk available. Which one is available varies by location. As I mentioned earlier, Burge is peanut and tree nut free, so they do not have almond milk. If you have a dietary consideration that I have not covered in this presentation, please reach out to me and we will work to find a customizable solution for you. I highly encourage you to talk with your friends and roommate about any dietary needs that you have. I know sometimes students cannot be in a shared living space, and so talking to them about your allergy or celiac will help make your living with your roommate hopefully a better experience. We do not carry epinephrine in our dining locations, so please make sure that yours is with you at all times. Our staff are trained to use them if they choose to do so in a situation, but we do not stock them. So again, please make sure that you carry it with you at all times. Now you can go to the next. Perfect, thank you. And you can go to the next one again. All right, so Thrive is a station that opened in 2018 in Burge Marketplace. We worked with FAIR Food Allergy Research and Education to get funding for this station. And they helped us plan and execute the menu and the station and equipment and things like that. So this is our allergy-free station. It does not serve gluten, plus the top 9 allergens, which are fish, shellfish, egg, wheat, soy, peanuts, tree nuts, milk, and sesame. Sesame is not something that we currently label right now, but we are going to start in the fall. Some of our many menu items include pizza, pancakes, wings, nachos, sandwiches, etc. And if you want to see the menu, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to send it to you. All foods at this station are prepared in a controlled environment using separate equipment to avoid cross contact. And any student can dine at this location. So if you live in Catlett, you can come over and dine at Thrive. All right, we also have different vegan and vegetarian options on campus. There is a designated entree at each location for our specific carving or home style stations. And we also offer several choices at different stations around our marketplace locations. And all of our vegan and vegetarian items are easily noted with an icon. And this makes it easy for you to tell which items you are able to consume.
I'll pipe in here as someone who has been vegetarian. The options in the marketplaces are really easy to navigate. I often check out the menu online ahead of time so I know what to look for, but I have never gone hungry. There are always lots of great options in the marketplaces, no matter which one I visit.
Thank you, Elliot. All right, if you are here for religious considerations, there are different options that we have available. We have halal beef and chicken available at our grill area every day that we are open for service. And in terms of students who participate in Ramadan, if it happens when it is during the academic year, students can use our to-go program to get their meals to keep so that they have something to eat when they are able to do so. We also label pork and alcohol on all of our signs so that students can easily navigate those choices as well.
All right, we've made it to the end. Thank you for spending some time today with Laura and I. We welcome your questions. On the screen here, we've got a couple different contacts. So if you have questions about housing or ADA accommodations, room assignments, roommates, meal plan selections, go ahead and email that housing@uiowa.edu. The dining email is there if you've got questions about the marketplaces or the menus, or if you'd like to get in touch with Laura, in addition to her contact form on the website. You can give us a call, or you can visit our 2 websites to learn more about what we have to offer here at the University of Iowa. We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on campus soon.